Okay, so I just picked this up, not thinking it was anything. It's like wood and brass. And look at the end. It's either a pipe tamper or a wax seal. That would just be to put a basic pattern on the wax. It could be a wax seal. It's a bit big for a pipe tamper. I don't know. Alex will tell me because she collects wax seals. But what a find if that's a wax seal, which still has its wooden handle. Wow, are you actually kidding me? I'm going to have to show Alex this. Hello! Okay, we're back at the dump as usual.
Obviously.
Because there's so much to find here, and so we keep coming back to the dump because we've got to get a hurry on because the nettles will be growing in the spring. And right now they're all dead. So,
everything's dead. Like, you can walk around everywhere.
Yeah, so you in the summer it's very, very difficult to find anything on the tips.
It's like a jungle, isn't it?
Yeah, so in the summer we tend to spend more time on the beach and at the river.
Yeah.
But while it's winter, we'll stay on the dump.
Yeah, and I've got high hopes for today because there's so much exposed. Yeah. So, let's do it. With that is literally a dream find. A wax seal.
Find.
I collect seals.
Yeah,
I collect. That is a little desk seal with the crosshatch design on it. So unfortunately there's no initials or name or anything.
But how amazing that the wood has
But the wood has survived. That is actually insane. Oh my goodness, it's probably something like lignum vitae or something.
Yeah,
or vitae, whatever you call it.
Wood, so it's
Oh my goodness. Thank goodness you picked it up. How long has it been?
I nearly didn't pick it up. It just looked
was
like
it? Has it? Do you think it's been lying here since last time we walked past it?
Probably.
Oh my goodness. That is actually crazy. I don't have any words. You guys have dug this massive area. This looks relatively fresh, you know. What's that? A pipe bowl. Oh, wait a minute. It's got a ship on it. Oh, hold on. That is definitely a ship. It says something down here. Something. And then what's on the other side? Another one. Well, you know what? I don't want to rub it because you can easily damage the pattern. So, you know what? I'm going to get out, don't you? I think size device is coming in more useful than I thought. It would today, at least. I don't know. A collier? Could that say collier? C-O-L... Oh no, it's definitely a boat. A ship. Let's just get that out. Ah, there. I like it when they come out in like one big chunk. But anyway, that's very interesting pipe. And there's only so much cleaning we can do. So we might just have to wait until we get home before we clean that properly. But that's wonderful. Not seen that before. This said made in Germany. Which, so we know it's pre-war. Because after the war, a lot of people didn't really want to buy things from Germany for obvious reasons. So they started putting, instead of made in Germany, they would just write foreign on the bottom. So imported china from Japan and Germany just had foreign written on the bottom of it. But this obviously says, quite proudly, Germany. Oh, and what's that? Another Bakelite pipe mouthpiece which is broken, and we've got lots of them. And what are you supposed to do with them? Do you know what I mean? They don't exactly look pretty, and you can only have so many. Oh, that is literally a bit of... This is, oh, what's that? This is giant hogweed. Oh, just hogweed, rather, not giant hogweed. And this whole tip is covered in it in the summer, and it's just not possible. You can't even make your way through here in the summer. I should put in some clips of us trying to get through here in the summer, because it's up here, it's like above your head. And now it's weird because you can see the ground. Anyway, this looks like a relatively fresh spot here. And I can see pipe bowls. No, that's broken. What's that? A pebble? Some pebbles look like porcelain. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I'll take that as another fantastic shoe sole look. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Another great one. Put that in my bag. You will eventually find out what I'm using these shoe soles for. It's gonna be, I hope it's gonna be a really cool project. I'm not actually gonna use the shoe soles themselves. Yeah, anyway, you'll find out sooner or later. I'll put it in my bag. Porcelain thingy? Nope. A plate with pictures on it? Ah, the tail of a bird. That's not very useful. Tail and a bit of a wing. Oh, look, has brambles on it. Which is ironic because the tip's usually covered in brambles. But yeah, unfortunately, can't do much with that.
What's this? Oh no. It's a broken tiny jug. Oh, that would have been cute. This looks like a hand. It is a hand. It's a tiny hand that's broken off a figurine. It's another hand pipe. I might keep this one because it's not broken. There's another piece of wood here. Heaven knows what that was. Pity it's rotten. I might have kept it. Don't know, I just like curious things like that.
Oh, is that another... Oh, my first cod marble actually. Yes, it is. Wow, it's a really... Oh my goodness, it's green. No way. A green cod marble. Is it a cod? Yes, it is. A cod marble. Look, it's like bright green. Oh my goodness, I've never found a bright green cod marble before. That's amazing. Just got to find the cobalt blue one now. We found really dark, almost black cod marbles, but never one like that. That is amazing. I love that. What's that down there? Where is it? There. It's a leg. Another leg. I seem to find more legs than arms. A considerably lot more legs than arms for some reason. But last time we were here, I think it was last time, I found a leg with a little black boot as well. I also found this. It's a little pot. Oh, I can't really see. In the shape of a barrel, but you can see these cracks in it. Look there. And it had a little like cup handle, which is also missing. So I'm going to leave that behind, unfortunately.
It's a funny spout that's broken off something. Do you know what we still haven't found after 5 years of making mudlarking videos? A dice. Or a die. We have not found one. It's crazy, but on the way here Alex said, would you rather find another half sovereign or a dice? And I'm like, a dice. Because they just seem that elusive to us. So when I find one, I'm going to go, oh, there's a marble. What kind of marble's that? I'm going to go kind of ape if I find I think it's a cod marble. possibly. Yeah, if I find a dice, because it's so elusive, and it's funny, the things that are rare but not necessarily valuable are sometimes the most desirable things. What's this? A bit of plant. This is a funny pipe bowl. It's a strange shape, and it's really smooth. And look how finely made it is. I'm going to keep that. I wonder if it's meerschaum and not clay. Yeah, it's unusual, so I'm going to keep it. Anyway, it would make a good pipe head bowl to paint. Oh no, look at this little glass jug. What a shame it's covered in cracks. Yeah, that's too badly cracked. What a shame. I see something over there. I hope it's whole. Oh my goodness, it is. Wow. It's quite big, a big antique plant pot. That is beautiful. I love it. Oh, thank you, bottle diggers, for leaving this. What's this? Slate. This is not off a roof. Doesn't have marks on it though. But that's been smoothed around the edges. A roof slate is not like that. This has been used. It's been hanging up to write things on. Spider. I love it. I'm actually taking that. I love it, even though it doesn't have any lines inscribed on it. It's been hanging up somewhere, look. To write messages on. I love that. So I've got that and that. What's this? A pipe. Has it got anything on it? It's got something rusted to it. I don't think it's got anything on it. It's got a name. I can't read it. I think I might leave that. What else is in this little area? It's freshly dug, look. Looks like a grave.
Now this is really interesting because I saw this. It's here. It's the negative impression of a coin with, hold on, with the head of Queen Victoria on there. Look, there's Queen Victoria. So I'm like, oh no, where's the coin? And then I saw this, and it is super corroded. It looks like maybe a shilling. And I think on the back it has a very faint head of Queen Victoria. So it's been on here, look. Something like that. But yeah, it has, the silver has just degraded over the years. But how strange, the impression. So when the coin was thrown away, we know that it was legible. You could see the word, the writing around the edge, and the bust of Queen Victoria, well, the head at least. And now it's just like that. It's still silver, but yeah, it's not exactly in collectible condition anymore, unfortunately. Oh, that shoe sole. That is very useful for my project. I'm going to take that. That's perfect. What I want is some shoe soles that I can see the shape of the sole, the outline of the shape of the sole really clearly, and I can see it really clearly on that. So I'm going to take that. Very, very interesting. Oh my goodness. What's all this? Look. That is a paint mixing pan. I first spotted this bottle here. But there's knucklebone as well. Wait a minute. I've got this a hand pipe, a little clothes fastener, a funny like Bakelite disc thing. I just started finding all this stuff. Look, a green knucklebone. No, the green ones aren't as common for us. You don't find very many green ones. That's gorgeous. It's really green, like super green. And that huge like mixing pan, look. But this bottle, is it broken or something? I don't know. I don't think so. I can't really tell. It sounds maybe cracked. But there's no chips or anything. And you know what? We don't actually have one of these kinds of white bottles. We don't have one. We don't have any like that. Oh, and there's a slate pencil as well. See how I'm just sitting here and oh, look at that. That is super cute little bottle. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Has someone put this here, or is it just a coincidence it's all in one spot? Because I'm putting these in my bag. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I keep saying oh my goodness, but that knucklebone is gorgeous. And the paint pan. And what's that? Don't say this is going to be like a doll's head or something. Oh my goodness. It's not a doll's head. It's a little doll. This is so crazy. It's a little figure with no head, but she would have been so cute. It's all like hand painted, look. A little lady holding a spoon and maybe like some flowers. Oh, but she's got knee heed. I feel like someone has deliberately put some of these things here, haven't they? Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know how Mum didn't spot that. Oh, that thing there. Maybe I should get this scrapey thing out and scrape down here because... Oh, it's windy. Oh. Tiny bottle, I think. There, look. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. It's got maybe the teensiest little chip. It looks like a fresh one actually. Might have been hit. But it's full of blacking. Look, you can actually see, I don't know if you can feel it. The ink on the inside of the bottle is still in there. It's, oh, look at that. That's a domino, a bone domino just hanging there. Oh, that is so cool. I haven't found a domino for a little while. A marking ink bottle and a domino. It hasn't got the wooden back, but this is bone, this front here. Oh, brilliant. Oh my goodness. You just kneel down one spot and then next thing you know, you found a hoard. Oh, no way. Look. A doll's head. She's complete. I just picked up this glass, this cool frosted glass, and a broken paint pan, and a bit of crested ware, which great for jewellery, look at that. And then I look down here and oh, she is complete. Her shoulders are not broken, look. Oh my goodness, hi. I think I might have found your leg a second ago. Oh, she's so cute. She's really small. Oh, that is glorious. See this, I think this is a fresh area right here. And Mum obviously walked past this. It's such a big tip. It's just there's so much. It's really easy to miss things like this. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Oh, that is brilliant. Right, we need more of that. We need the arms and legs. Another leg and 2 arms now.
It's a little pot. Not sure whether to take it or not. I'll take it with me over here. See if it grows on me. We just have so many of these sort of things. I mean, it is lovely. A lovely stoneware pot, but you know, you've got to draw the line somewhere. Here is a saucer. Now, things like this are really good for putting plant pots on. So I found the plant pot, and now here's the saucer to put it on. And it's got a back stamp on, which says, let's see, it says Maddock and Co, Burslem, England. That's in Staffordshire, where they made all the pottery back in the day. Well, most of it.
All these bottles that have been left. And this caught my eye. It's like a little mug and it says "Remember Me," which I think is quite poignant, whatever you say, isn't it? Because that's exactly why we're here. So that's what we're doing. We are trying to rediscover the past, and this cup is kind of like being spoken to from the past. Remember me. Well, we do remember you. We actually know quite a bit about this time period, actually. There's a broken leg. And I don't know, I quite like that. Shall I take it? I don't know what I'd use it for. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to take it. Otherwise, I feel like I'll regret not taking it. I'll take it and run.
I can't believe it. Look at these finds. They're great.
You know what? Last week we said we'd outdone ourselves, but I said this week was going to be a good week, and I think it's probably one of my favourite, or if not the favourite, mudlark of the year, tiplark of the year so far.
And so many interesting little bits and bobs.
It's crazy, just the number of stuff we've found. Anyway, let's bring you down to have a look at the table.
Right.
So we've actually got our hats on today.
Yeah, because it's very, very sunny and warm. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Beginning of March.
And we've got a cup of tea as well.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Right, so this is the table in this beautiful spring sunshine. And honestly, there's so much. What should we talk about first? Pipe
We'll
balls?
start at the front, yeah. Because we've got the normal array, the normal
You've seen them before.
hearts and hands. And this is a unusual one, actually. It's very, very smooth. It's been finished by hand, like burnished. And it's very thin.
Yeah, so compare it to, say, this one we're about to talk about.
Yeah, it's very refined.
Yeah, I think this might have had a longer stem and been a more refined pipe.
Yeah, and the other one is actually this one that's interesting.
Yeah.
Which Alex found. And
I actually found it on our previous video, but we actually missed out the roundup, so I had to cut it out of the video. So here it is.
Put it in this one.
It's back. Yeah.
So it was very hard to read, but I actually found one online, identical. And this says Shamrock, and this side says Columbia. And these are actually the two ships or yachts, that schooners that took part in the America's Cup of 1899. And that took place in New York Harbour, in 1899.
How random.
Yeah, and these are the two ships. And it was, Shamrock was the Ulster, representing Ulster, and the Columbia was representing America. And it was the Columbia that won. And the race took part...
Oh,
no. Did I just say? It took part in New York Harbour.
Yes, yeah.
And it was actually broadcast by Marconi, the inventor of the radio. And it was it's supposedly the very first sports event broadcast, yeah.
Now, it's funny because this is a British-made pipe.
But...
So what is it doing commemorating an American sports event?
Well, I can tell you because it was in all of the British newspapers, and I've got some of those newspaper articles and pictures.
Yeah.
We can put on screen right now to show you. It was really a big thing at the time, and it still is quite a big.
Really?
It's a big event.
Still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
I didn't know.
The America's Cup.
Of course, the Brits have always been into the water.
And the America's
water
Cup
sports and ships and boats.
actually originated in the 1850s, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was a cup for a race that took part on the Isle of Wight in England, and an American ship won that race and took the cup to America, and that's how it became the America's Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it started in
Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
How crazy! So that's why it was still popular in the UK, because it originated
we're
here.
a seafaring nation, and of course everyone loves a good
a
yacht race.
competitive race, don't they?
Yeah.
Everyone loves a race. So yeah, obviously it was very popular over here if they were making pipes. But as you said, didn't you, that this is quite a rare pipe?
Yeah, I could only find one online, and it showed a picture. It's just a short cutty pipe, a workman type pipe.
Yeah.
And the one in the picture had a silver top, but I think that might have been added later
Yeah.
as someone's treasured souvenir.
This one clearly doesn't have any room on the top to have any silver.
Yeah,
Does it?
Yeah, you can see there hasn't been a cap on there.
That is super interesting, and a piece of joint American and British history.
And
Totally
Irish.
unexpected. And Irish. Yeah.
Irish history.
So Irish, English, and American history combined in one pipe bowl.
A wonderful addition to our pipe bowl collection.
Completely not what I was expecting.
There's so many different things on pipe bowls.
Yeah, it's crazy, the history.
We've learnt so much about history just by looking up the things on pipe bowls.
Yeah, the history from pipes alone, and the history of pipes, the whole thing is just incredibly interesting. Anyway, moving on to what we've got in the middle of the table. Now this is where a lot of stuff's going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, so much.
So I found this little thing, and I can't even remember whether I mentioned it or not. Or did you find it? You found it?
I can't remember.
Right, okay. One of us found this little thing, and it turns out it's actually jet. It's actually the jet gemstone, obviously famously found in Whitby, or on the Whitby coast, in the northeast of England.
It must be part of some sort of jewellery.
Yeah, so we can't really work out what it was. Necklace, bracelet. It's been part of something that's obviously, long gone now, but... Yeah, I thought it's really light. It's really like dark black and shiny. And then we tested it and it was actually jet.
Yeah.
So we don't find very much jet.
The other interesting thing is this coin that you found, fragment of a coin.
Yeah, and you saw on the video the impression of the coin preserved, but the coin itself, obviously not very preserved.
The coin rotted away, but left the impression, so Alex was able to identify it from the impression.
So it's a shilling, 1 shilling, and it had the head. I said bust last time. The head of Queen Victoria on this side, but obviously you can't see anything now, so it was a Victorian shilling, silver shilling.
Yeah.
And doll parts, of course we've got a few doll parts. Found this gorgeous little doll's
lovely head. And also a leg, which is exactly the right size to go with it.
And last week I also found a leg, and check this out. They match.
They match almost perfectly.
Great, that's weird, isn't it?
And the other funny thing is...
I'll just have some tea while I'm waiting there.
Look at this. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, look. She kind of... It's a little bit big, but But yeah, the legs, we've got matching in 2 videos. A matching pair of legs and a head to go with it. Next time, we need to find a matching pair of arms. You find an arm, I'll find an arm. Then we have a whole doll.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were actually of the same doll?
They were both found way apart though.
Yeah, they were all found. Yeah.
And of course, another domino, and we are actually going to film our domino collection, our bone domino collection, because we have quite a few now, don't we? Quite a few. So we're going to film that for our patrons, and then, we'll show that collection to our patrons on our Patreon account. Because, it's actually crazy just how much we actually end up collecting and not realising it. and then the collection's massive.
I know, and suddenly it's huge.
Yeah, suddenly it's a huge collection.
And this is interesting because Alex, who found this?
Me.
Alex, I thought it was. Alex found this beautiful green knuckle bone.
Which we don't find, that's
gaming
our
piece.
least common. No, I think pink and red are our least common colours, but. Yeah.
And I found this actual sheep's knuckle bone, which was originally used in the game. Right back to Greek and Roman times.
I like the clay ones. They're colourful, and I don't know why they made them in this particular shape, but I like them with the ridges.
Yeah,
I wonder
think
why.
They're very crudely made, which makes them charming.
I wonder why they were
They're
made
like
in that
folk
shape.
art, aren't they?
Yeah, they are so cute. Just little gaming pieces. And we have a huge collection of those, which we're also going to show. And
yeah, we're going to be
I think
showing our collections.
Yeah, we need to count them and see how much we got. Because I think we probably have like enough for like dozens of games by now, don't we?
Yeah.
And then one of my favourite finds, again, and it's weird, again, because last week I found my favourite find was a cod marble. Barbie's got it here. So this is our very first green cod marble, a lightish, grassy, leafy green cod marble. It's so vibrant. And we found other greens, haven't we?
Yeah, but that is very vibrant.
The other greens are so dark, they just look black. And then obviously last week my favourite find was this cod marble with the fault on it. So 2 weeks in a row, and I found like our first cod marble.
And you can see
finds.
the mould seam on that very clearly.
Very clear. And you can see
the ground off sprue.
Where it's not on the other one.
Which is in this beautiful paint pan as well.
Which I also found. I found all of our favourite little things. Look.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, look. Green knucklebone and the green marble. Isn't that strange? Bit of a green theme going on there.
And there's another one.
Oh yeah, I found another cod marble with a few bottles. This, it turns out it's actually cracked.
Yeah, so
which is why the diggers left it behind. Can you see there on there the crack?
Yeah, it's got cracks all over it.
You can hear it when you do this. Kind of. Anyway. Okay, so
one of my star finds is this.
This is I am gobsmacked.
Alex is jealous because she collects seals.
Yeah,
and she's always wanted to find one. I mean, it's not the best seal in the world.
You know what? It's a seal, and it was literally one of my top bucket list wishes.
The fact that the wood has survived is amazing. And it's probably lignum, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably
yeah,
lignum.
You're right.
It probably would have been ebonized. And it's got just a crisscross pattern. Little desk seal, but how lovely.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And the end unscrews. Yeah, this would have been hand turned.
Yeah, this is coming off, but you can just see the screw thread on the wood there.
Yeah. Oh, can you see that? There we go. And this is copper alloy, and it's got this crosshatch design on it, which was very common. Unfortunately, not like initials or a crest or anything, which would be the ultimate.
Oh, well, that's for you to find.
Yeah, that's for me
I've started it now.
Yeah, you're just trying to make me feel better.
It's your turn now to find the really good one.
No, I'm absolutely chuffed that you found this.
I didn't know what it was when I first saw it. I thought, that can't be a seal.
So I collect these. So I'm going to show you a few examples I already have in my collection.
Yeah, we'll put them down here.
So the crisscross design on here. Mum can hold the camera.
Thank you so much.
I'll give you the privilege of holding the camera.
What an absolute honour.
Now, the crisscross design I read years ago was usually wax. You obviously drip the wax onto the envelope and then you stamp the seal, the intaglio seal, into it. And apparently with these ones, you put the wax on and then you folded the envelope and then you stamped the crisscross.
Yeah.
So it kind of embossed in the paper on the wax, as if that makes any sense. But here...
These ones were obviously made to show.
Yes, exactly. These ones. This is actually the crest of Newcastle upon Tyne. There, it's got the 3 castles on it in the crest, which is the.
I love that one because that's where.
And it's got the seahorses either side. Yeah, that's the crest of Newcastle. This one is one of my favourites. It says here, Horror Fugit. which means, I think, time is short,
Yeah.
I believe.
Tempest
no.
Fugit is time flies. So
I think this is time flies.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the other way around. Okay, it got mixed up. Anyway, I could go through all these. This is another crest there. That is a stag with the arrow through it. Heraldic things. This is another one to.
That's gorgeous.
This is to come to basically celebrate the harvest.
Yeah,
you can see
that.
the sun
wheat
and the
sheaf.
wheat, and I don't know what this is. Something else growing. And then of course a ship.
I love the ship.
Of course, the ship is a very common seal in the UK, obviously, being a seafaring nation. That's another little fox. Yeah, so we've got lots of...
Don't get Alex started on seals, or we'll be here all day. That's beautiful.
This is German. I actually got this from Germany. This is a German...
I love that one.
Yeah, it's a ship's merchant seal.
Yeah, and my theory is it's actually been on a ship. That's why it's got
It's a big industrial seal.
It's been tied down.
This has not been
been hanging up or something.
Sit on a gentleman's desk.
No,
it's
this is a work a day.
Yeah, this is stamping documents on a ship.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
So
you can see some of this wood here. It's been ebonized. You can see the lighter colour wood coming through. And it's been made to painted to look like ebony. Well, this is probably what that had on it. And it's protected it in the tip.
Yes.
So
lignum is a very hard wood.
Yeah, look.
Which I think this is lignum, which hasn't been ebonized.
Yeah, that's a lovely... These two...
It's got a lovely...
These are lignum vitae or vitae. I don't know what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
You see the lignum coming through there? It's the same colour as that. And they've been ebonized, and you can actually see the paint or whatever is coming off this. It's like it's been heated or something. Left in a hot window, I reckon. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, makes mine look a bit dog-eared.
It's a bit crispy. It's a bit crispy looking, isn't it?
But you know, it survived. It survived.
Exactly. It's a survivor. It's been on a tip for 100 years.
Yeah.
The same can't be said for the other ones in the collection. These are just a few. I've got hundreds. We could be here for days.
No, don't ask. Don't ask her. Don't ask her to see them.
We'll be here for years. I'll talk about every one in detail.
Don't ask.
So, finally, what have we got left on the table?
Well, besides our cups of tea, we've got a plant pot. I love these.
And the saucer to go with it.
Handmade Victorian plant pots. And I found the saucer to go with it.
Look how wibbly it is.
Almost straight after it.
It's not chipped whatsoever. We can use that straight away.
It's gorgeous.
Great.
And the other thing was this slate, which I absolutely love. These slates, the school slates, are always broken.
This is going to scratch the table if I do it with one hand.
I don't think this is a school slate. I think it's been hanging up. Could have been hanging up anywhere. In a shop, like a butcher's shop.
Yeah, like a workplace.
Or a factory or anywhere. Just for, it's been, hanging up. Just for jotting things down with your slate pencil hanging next to it.
It's funny because there's little marks on the bottom here. Yeah. It's been hit by something. A little chip
here. But yeah, I love it because it's whole. It's got a little.
And this is not the first one of these we found. You got one. I think you found one with like line on the top.
Yeah.
For some sort of list.
So what we thought we'd do is hang this in our polytunnel when it's done.
Oh yeah.
To write notes on for our plants.
So what has to be planted and when? Yeah. Like, don't forget to do whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
And of course, the plant pot will also be going in the garden.
And obviously, what's going in the window?
Oh
no.
Too many things.
Oh, not again. Okay, the cod marbles are all going in the window anyway because we've got obviously the jar, and these ones are going in, including the green one. Don't want to smash anything. There we go.
That one should go in as well.
No, that's my extra special one. That's my favourite cod marble, yeah.
Okay.
I think glaringly obvious, but your desk seal.
Yeah, that can go on top of that brick.
There we go. Yeah. Pride of place there. Bobby's got a lot of finds.
And I think
she's presiding over here.
I think our viewers should choose.
What are you thinking about this pipe bowl?
Yeah, the pipe bowl.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Or that.
Oh Oh, this is going to become a
You
bracelet.
guys decide.
So it's curved. I'm thinking that I'm going to make that into a bracelet. It says remember me. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to put this pipe bowl in, but I might take it out depending what people say. Of course, we've got some douches in the window and a little gaming piece, I think.
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Oh, right.
Oh. This is newsflash.
Newsflash. Okay, we talked about this before we started filming, and I thought, oh, we told you. This is an update from last week's video. If you didn't watch that, go and check it out. But turns out this is called a peaver.
Oh, I forgot.
Mum forgot.
The game of peavers was hopscotch in Scotland.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why it's called hopscotch. Maybe it's
hopscotch. Maybe it was
started in Scotland.
Yeah, maybe it was more
But
popular.
they say it dates back to Roman times, but there's no evidence of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hopscotch stone, basically.
It's not a donkey stone as we thought.
One of you suggested it in the comments, and we did some research, and
we were
think that is actually what it is, and not a donkey stone.
Used to scrub your front step.
So this is made of, it's probably marble.
Yeah,
which is degraded quite a lot in the acidity of the dump.
Yeah.
And it's been roughly shaped into this circle. And I can put on screen some that have been made specifically.
And you can see kind of the resemblance here
with the little girls' names
them.
on, and they were made by the local monumental sculptor.
So maybe that's what the monumental sculptor, they carved gravestones and such monuments.
My uncle was actually a monumental sculptor.
That's random, but but it looks as if maybe the marble came from them and they made them for the kids.
Yeah.
Or maybe they sold them cheaply on the side to kids.
Maybe, people, got scrap bits of marble, roughly knocked out the shape.
Doesn't it look roughly chipped around the edge?
Yeah, and sold them to kids on the...
So I think that makes more sense than a donkey stone, doesn't it? Because
why
would it be
Because
circular?
it does look more like marble, especially in this chipped bit here.
Anyway, that's the update. And before we
talk, so thank you. You see, we learn things from people who put things in the comments.
So thank you so
much.
We
check them out
for making the suggestions that you do, because some of them are extremely helpful.
Yeah, and we don't want to just say,
this
we
is
think
what
it's
this is, and we're not having anyone say anything different.
No, because we're still learning along. A lot of these things would have been mundane, everyday things that haven't been recorded by the history books. So sometimes it's very difficult to research them. So I
know some things we've had such trouble because they've not been the type of thing that anyone's bothered to
the research
write
I've
about,
had to do to find out some things. There's Puss Boy.
There's Puss Boy. Can you see Puss Boy?
He's stalking a bird.
He's stalking birds. He doesn't usually go out during the day, but the weather's so nice he can't help himself.
He's getting used to it.
He's getting used to it. Oh, look at him.
He's seen a vole or something.
Oh no. Right, anyway, we're going to leave it there because I'll start talking about wax seals and intaglios.
You don't want that to happen.
I know.
Trust me.
You'll never leave. You'll be here all night or all day or whatever the time of the day it is where you are. So we'll say our goodbyes. We really hope you enjoyed this video. This was a super exciting video, I think, with the seal. And some of the other things as well, like what's going on?
It's like a treasure trove.
It's crazy. We honestly have just been like one thing after the other. Like recently, it's just been like one video after the other. It's great stuff. Yeah. I think we're on a roll.
We are.
So I suppose we'll be seeing you again then next week for more exciting things. Don't forget.
I was about to wave.
There's going to be great things next week video as well. Isn't there?
Yeah. We've already got that lined up.
Just watch it. Yeah, just watch it. So we'll wave now. Bye.
Bye.
Oh God. Honestly though, I could sit here talking all day.
I know you could.